Good morning, students. Welcome to your Elga 6 class. As you know, our unit 2 is based on monuments of India, and today I will also show to you a video which is based on monument of India. So I am playing the video.
Active listening. Video story on India Gate. Hello students. We learned that monuments are the pride of any nation. Our country India is home to several beautiful monuments. We truly are proud of our country and its heritage. In this unit, we have read a few texts on the different historical monuments in India. Let's take a look at them again. We read about Raja's visit to the Golden Temple in Amritsar. The story Nervous Mohit told us about the tallest brick minaret in the world, that is, the Qutub Minar in Delhi. We then travelled to the city of Agra in Uttar Pradesh to see one of the most famous monuments in India, the Taj Mahal. Let's now travel to our national capital Delhi and explore another famous monument there, India Gate. Did you know that the foundation stone for India Gate was laid more than 100 years ago in 1921? It took 10 years to be built. It was designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens. He was also the chief architect of New Delhi. India Gate is a memorial. It stands as a tribute to all the soldiers of the British Indian Army who died in the First World War and the Third Anglo-Afghan War. The names of thousands of soldiers are written on the walls of India Gate. The building is made of red sandstone. It is 42 meters in height. India Gate is surrounded by big green gardens. It has become a popular tourist destination in New Delhi. Many families visit India Gate on weekends for a nice picnic. In the evenings, India Gate looks beautiful as it is lit up, sometimes in the colors of our national flag. Another important memorial is the Amar Jawan Jyoti. It was built at the base of India Gate after independence. Like India Gate, it was also built in the memory of the soldiers who lost their lives in the Indo-Pakistan War of 1971. The first Lady Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, inaugurated the Amar Jawan Jyoti in 1972. Isn't it interesting to know about these historical monuments? I'm sure you must have enjoyed learning about them. We will now answer some questions based on what we actively listened to in this video. Before we do so, let's not forget what the story Save Our Monuments taught us. It is our duty to save and preserve our monuments. The next time you visit a monument, make sure you do not litter the premises or write anything on the walls of the monument. We must keep them clean and tidy.
सो स्टूडेंट अभी मैं आपको एक वीडियो और दिखाऊंगी जो ताजमहल जो आगरा में सिचुएटेड है उसी के बेस्ड पे है, ठीक है।
Renowned worldwide for its beauty and symmetry, the Taj Mahal is the most famous landmark in India. Located near the city of Agra, the Taj Mahal attracts millions of visitors each year who come to see its beauty and remember the romantic story of its origins. The Taj Mahal, its name is Persian for crown of palaces, is an elaborate mausoleum or tomb. It was built more than 350 years ago by Emperor Shah Jahan of India as a memorial for his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who had died. Shah Jahan met his future wife when he was 15 years old, and she was 14. although they were not married until 5 years later in 1612. Their marriage was a happy one, as the two loved each other and were good friends as well. Shah Jahan gave his wife the title Mumtaz Mahal, which means chosen one of the palace, and together they had 14 children. It was while giving birth to her final child in 1631 that Mumtaz Mahal died. Shah Jahan was heartbroken and decided to build a memorial for his beloved wife in Agra on the banks of the Yamuna River.
सो स्टूडेंट्स, आपने ये स्टोरी देखी, दोनों स्टोरीज़ देखी। जितने भी हमने हमारी स्टोरीज़ में मॉन्यूमेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया रीड आउट किए थे, वो सारा ही इस वीडियो में हमने देख लिया। जो ये ताजमहल था वो शाहजहाँ ने अपनी वाइफ मुमताज़ की याद में बनवाया था और ये आगरा में है। तो होप सो आपको दोनों ये स्टोरी इंटरेस्टिंग लगी होंगी। और जो आपका कल का वर्क है, मैं आपको ग्रुप में मैसेज करके आपको एक टेस्ट दिया जाएगा जो हमारे वर्कशीट से रिलेटेड होगा, तो वो मैं आपको बता दूँगी। ओके, हैव अ गुड डे। एक मिनट, जाने से पहले मैं आपको एक वीडियो और दिखाना चाहूँगी। आपको पता है कि आपका यूनिट 2 का सिलेबस जो है वो कंप्लीट हो चुका है, तो हम एक बार यूनिट 2 को फिर से रिकैप में देख लेते हैं जो कि इस वीडियो में है। सो आई एम स्टार्टिंग द वीडियो।
Hello students, let us do a quick recap of all the things we have learned in this unit. In the phonics section, we read and practiced words with the N consonant blends ST, SK, SP, ND, NT, NK, MP, LT and LK. We read and practiced words with N digraph TCH and CK. We practiced reading short passages with different words ending in the blends and digraphs mentioned earlier. These are some of the words we learned ending with different blends. These blends come at the end of the words: toast, mask, crisp, friend, hunt, think, hulk, melt,
and jump.
These are some of the words we learned with digraphs ending with TCH and CK. The digraph sounds come at the end of the words: catch, watch, back, whack. We learned some new whole words as well. Here are a few examples: color, warm, back, type, together. We do not use letter sounds to read these words aloud. We look at them and read them aloud. In grammar, we learn the rules to identify and convert singular nouns into plural nouns. We learned to identify and use different collective nouns in sentences. We learned to identify the male and female gender of nouns. These are the 5 rules we learned to convert singular nouns to plural nouns. Can you guess the collective nouns? Let us try doing it. Kid, a group of kids. Dog, a pack of dogs. Book, a library of books. People and animals have genders which are either male or female. The nouns that specify the gender of a person or an animal are called gender nouns. Woman, man, cow, bull. We read many stories and learned several new concepts in reading and listening comprehension. We practiced making story to self connection, learned to identify the main ideas of a text, learned new vocabulary words and their meanings. Let's look at the first concept, making story to self connections. A story to self connection is when you read a story and it makes you think about something similar that has happened to you. These are the questions that we ask ourselves to make story to self connections. Step 1. Look at the title of the story. Step 2. Look for clue words. These are important words that are repeated in the story. The main idea is what the story is mostly about. Then you must add 3 details from the story or text which are related to the main idea. Let us have a look at some examples of vocabulary words that we learned. Crown, something worn by a king or a queen. Citizen, a person who belongs to a country. Suitcase, a box to pack clothes in. For writing and speaking expression, we learn to describe a monument we visited and talk about it using visual clues. And correct sentence structures. We filled in details about our visit using this graphic organizer. We also shared our descriptions and drawings with our partners. We also learned to write plans for our trips and shared our ideas with our partners. We used this graphic organizer for the same. Finally, we learned to draw a poster on the theme, save our monuments, and write messages on them. We shared them with our partners. For all writing tasks, we learned to follow the 5-stage of writing process. For all writing tasks, we learned to follow the CAF strategy to edit and enhance our writing. While speaking also, we followed the correct sentence structures and used our drawings as visual aids. I hope this helped you catch up with all the new things we learned from the start to the end of this unit.
So, students, thank you. Have a good day.